we are going underway. We're gonna stop and get some fuel because we're empty. We have 2 other tanks. Those are just the only ones that read. There's sight glasses for the other ones down in the engine room. But all the systems are set. Need to go down and do an engine room check. Start these up. The guy at the fuel dock is getting there a little earlier for us to fill up. And then we're going to Solomon's.
I'm Brooke, and this is Braden. And we live life aboard our boat with Rooney, Penn, Fraser, and Captain. At 75 tons and 55 feet long, our home is different. With time being non-renewable and our home being, well, movable, around the world we go as we roam to know. Welcome aboard, Mermaid Monster.
What is he doing?
The storm is coming, but I'm prepared. I'll be gone for a while, but don't be scared.
This week, we finally leave Annapolis. It was most certainly time to get out of here. We always feel a little bit rusty at the helm after sitting in a dock for an extended period of time. I like it best when we're frequently moving. I feel fresher, not as complacent, if that makes sense. But no worries, we still got it. Enjoy this episode, and I highly, highly suggest sticking around until the end. Trust me.
We need to get out of here quickly.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole again.
You guys warming up?
No, it's freezing.
They crank the heat in here.
Doesn't feel like it. It's cold. There's so much to do when you head out underway. If you do not like chores, then do not buy a boat. At least not a boat like ours. We have to check mission control, aka the pilot house, feed the children and the husband, pull in the lines, check everything in the engine room to make sure it's ready for takeoff, provision, again just a fancy word for groceries, buy the kids some incentive to entertain them for the trip, hopefully get a run in, fuel up, realize there's 3 more broken things to add to your list, fill out your log, and then you're ready to go. Hopefully.
'Cause I can only give you my heart. When the darkest clouds begin to part, I hope I see you on the other side. I know that I'll be paying for the ride into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole again.
Professor, what? We're going slower? Why?
6.5 knots.
Why? What's going on?
I have no idea.
Wait, is the current really... What is the current doing right now? Is it in our face?
I don't know. We could throw a leaf out there and see what it does.
Can you check to see which way the current is going right now?
How do you
I
check?
don't trust those charts. They're like 20 million years old.
Find me a piling, and we can look at it.
No, don't you have a phone that has information on it?
Brooke, it is what it is. We're moving.
No, but
We're moving.
There's something maybe caught on the bottom. Oh.
Should I dive in again? Should I dive in like last time?
Yeah.
No, we're not diving in. It's 40 degrees outside.
That'd be like Titanic style.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
It's 40 degrees outside.
What could possibly be caught?
Nothing's caught.
Why are we going so slow then? Yeah. So we're going to Solomon's or Solomon?
I think there's an S on it.
We're not really sure. Is this a town or an island or like what is this place we're going? I don't really know what we're doing today. just kind of rolling with it.
We're getting to warmer weather, slowly. We're getting to warmer weather.
That Sarah's gets right up.
Hopefully.
Did it feel good to be running again after a month?
Yeah.
You hate the cold, don't you? You hate the cold.
Yeah, no, it is. It's just, it makes me nervous because I feel like there's always something that's broken when you turn the boat on after a month.
There was nothing broken. There was nothing
No.
broken.
Yeah, it's all okay, which makes me more nervous because that's never the case.
You're so nervous.
I just don't like how slow we're going. It drives me nuts.
Should we get a Viking? We're moving. That's the good thing. Are you cold inside?
No.
I don't want to turn on the generator, so I don't want to get the heat going.
Why? Are you afraid it's not going to work?
Of course it's gonna work. It's 75 in here, 65 in here.
Okay, that's better than 40. Well, hopefully it's uneventful. We're gonna anchor in Solomon's, and then we're gonna go to Norfolk. Folk. How are you supposed to say that one? I don't know.
Depends on how southern you are.
Norfolk or Norfolk?
Folk. I think it's Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Yeah.
The next day. Hopefully.
And then we're gonna keep going
Yeah.
until it gets warmer and warmer and warmer, and until you're wearing a t-shirt again.
And then it won't be too hot. Then we'll have to turn around and go till it's like perfect. Which is the West Coast.
Stay on the phone. We are the monsters.
Wow, you guys, here we are, episode 55. And we live on a 55, so that's kind of cool. But what's really cool is that I've been making these episodes for over 55 weeks now. That's a pretty sweet journal if I do say so myself. This sounds cheesy, but I want to say thank you to those that have graciously donated, purchased merch, joined Patreon, and sent words of encouragement. Or even those that have come to visit us. These gestures most certainly do not go unnoticed. In fact, it inspires me, it pushes me to create, so thank you. Today's a sample of what a good, mellow cruising day looks like. Pretty much like at home, but you get a never-changing ocean view. Not bad, right?
We are the monsters. There's no place to
Originally, we were going to anchor out tonight, but Brandon thought that it would make it less stressful to be in a slip, so he was trying to be sweet, but I think anchoring is less stressful, but that's just me. But it's a great little spot. It's wide and nice, and the people are great, so it should be a good night. We're gonna leave before it gets light tomorrow to make our way to Norfolk.
It's about 3:30 in the morning, and we woke up. We are at Solomon's Island, and we got to get to Norfolk, but it's about a 14-hour run, and we got to get there before dark, and the days are a little bit shorter now, so figured we'd wake up a little bit earlier. But let me show you what's going on. Definitely not a lot of light going on, but we do have some good charts, and I think that we should be able to get there okay, but I'm going to try to single hand this out, trying to keep everyone sleeping as long as possible. We're picking up another crew member, Dan. Dan's going to help us as a captain as well. He's going to join us to take a boat as far as he can get before he's got other obligations to drop him off, but he's always a joy to have.
We're off and underway. Brooke did end up coming out. I think she heard me. She put on that super warm puffy jacket that she puts on to stay warm. She got me out of there. It really helped out, actually. Kind of got us out of the entry little bay, and then she went back to bed. Now everyone's asleep. We are underway. Slight chop, but I think it'll be okay. we're hoping we get to Norfolk. We might have to stop shore depending on the building sea conditions, but it looks okay. But the weather says that it's going to build quite a bit, so we'll see how it goes. My favorite spring was when we were in Jacksonville. I wish I was in the pilot house so bad, but I was up on the fly bridge.
No, Dan will be here in a couple days to talk about that one.
I was on the fly bridge and I got so wet, and I was up on the fly bridge, and the drains and the fly bridge couldn't drain fast enough because there's so much water up there.
It was so scary, the whole wave. I just saw us push into the wall of the wave, and the whole thing just broke over the top of our boat. And I think, isn't that when I was like, we are turning this boat around? I was so mad at you and Dan.
What's that little angel on my shoulder that tells me what the right thing to do is all the time? I
was just like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm not doing this.
It was pretty funny.
It wasn't funny at all. It was horrible. We took a lot of salt today. Whole thing, salty.
Just like the ticking of time, rumbling, feeling, wondering could this be right? What's the meaning? So when you set your mind, I was already gone. I was away from home.
After we settled into our new digs, we underwent a series of very peculiar events. Hang on to something tight.
Hey, Brayden, we gotta get going.
I'm on it.
All right, let's go.
Hey guys, look at what I found!
What did you find?
Fucking pasador.
Wait, what? What is this? Have you ever seen this before, Brayden?
Yeah?
No.
Don't you know it's from Back to the Future?
Back to the Future. I still haven't seen that movie yet.
It's a little dusty.
Did this come with the purchase price?
Yeah?
How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you think you turn this thing on?
The owners of the boat told me.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Well, that's lucky.
Did he have crazy hair?
No.
You kind of look like Einstein.
He did.
Hey, Ped, do you know how to turn this thing on?
Yeah, the what button?
Wait, what red button?
That one.
No!
Pen?
No, Pen!
Do Thanksgiving.
Wait, what? That's 2
Do
weeks from
Thanksgiving.
now.
Transport. Do Thanksgiving. Transport.
System
Do
stable.
Thanksgiving.